Okay, so I've got a comment today. During Rider buys Apple product, he supports child slave labor and suiciding deaths at Apple because I use Mac products. So I thought that was a bit interesting, and so I looked at the person's channel, and they have a GoPro camera, and they use a Dell or Acer and IBM or HP, whatever it was. These products are made by a company in China called Foxconn. Foxconn is a great big contracting factory, over 1 million employees there in China, and they sell to Apple, they sell to GoPro, they sell to all the computer companies. Basically every bit of computer you've ever used in the last couple of years has come out of a Foxconn factory or a contract factory for Foxconn, shipped around the world. Sean, from 1 Minute a Day on YouTube.
I'm the Asian correspondent.
He's the Asian correspondent, so no one can say I'm a racist or whatever, crazy comments people write. Sean was in Korea recently. Korea has a higher suicide rate for workers.
Yeah, I lived in Korea for 3 years, and South Korea has the highest suicide rate per capita in the developed world. It's built into the Asian culture. You see that in Japan, Korea, China. It's
what is this thing you talk about?
It's about like Confucianism. It goes back to like having pride and being shamed, and when you are shamed, the best course of action in a lot of ways literally is to commit suicide. You see that with celebrities all the time, celebrities who have it all, and something goes wrong in their career, and they gas themselves out in their car, and they do something like that. It's huge in Korea, and nothing against Korea. I understand why that's in the culture, but suicide is a real thing. You're more likely to kill yourself than to be killed by someone else in that kind of a culture. It's a shame culture.
So it's not so much the working conditions are bad at Foxconn, it's more the perfectionism mindset, would you say?
Right. There's no second chances in a Confucian culture like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I heard that one Foxconn employee had a prototype for a phone and he lost it, so he committed suicide. And people have been jumping off the building because they feel like they can't do their job properly.
Well, the company did do one thing. They put up nets.
Yeah,
they put up nets to catch the people when they jump off the roof. But no one's putting a gun to anyone's head and forcing them to work in these factories. I mean, it's the best job that they can get. So
thousands of people line up for the jobs. If they have an opening at Foxconn, thousands of people from all over China have travelled down on trains, thousands in the carriage to get a job at Foxconn. So they're not that they don't want to work there. It's more the perfectionism mindset. So if you're an employee of Foxconn, you're watching this and you're feeling bad that you're not doing your job like a perfection. We don't want you to do perfect. We want you to do excellent. We don't want you to kill yourself because you slipped up on a machine one day and you want to kill yourself because you let the production lines. I worked in a factory for car parts, and one of the guys committed suicide back in 1997. I'm not sure if it's related to his job, but he committed suicide. I myself worked in the factory. I was dropping parts all over the place. I was breaking things. I didn't do my job very well, but I didn't go home depressed. So we don't want you to go home depressed if you don't do your job well at Foxconn. Just improve and have fun and grow and expand, but don't kill yourself.
So if you buy Mac products, are you supporting suicide? And
you're supporting jobs in China.
Okay.
That's what you're doing. So you're not supporting suicide. Suicide is a mentality. It's not a work. Just because you work for Apple or HP or Dell or Acer or Toshiba or Canon or Nikon. It's more of a mindset. So we don't want that. We don't want that at all.
Yeah. Buy Apple.
Buy Apple.